President Trump's former National Security Advisor, Michael Flynn, is working on a deal to answer questions from the FBI and House and Senate Intelligence Committees. Flynn wants a promise of legal protection before testifying about the Trump campaign and Russian meddling in the election.
Michael Flynn's lawyer said in a statement last night, General Flynn certainly has a story to tell, and he very much wants to tell it. The attorney says there must be, in his words, assurances against unfair prosecution. Margaret Brennan is at the White House, where two officials are now at the center of another controversy. Margaret, good morning.
Good morning. Well, the White House is playing defense again as news surfaced that Michael Flynn is seeking that legal protection before answering questions about Russia contacts. That, as news broke, showing that White House staffers selectively leaked information in order to justify the president's claims that he was unfairly surveilled.
Mr. Chairman, are you willing to say anything about these investigations?
I'm not going to say anything, just because it's not an appropriate place to do it.
Arriving back in his California district last night, House Intelligence Chair Devin Nunes refused to comment on news that former Trump National Security Advisor Michael Flynn requested immunity from FBI prosecution. That in exchange for testimony about potential Russian contacts with the Trump campaign. During the election, Flynn criticized aides to Hillary Clinton for seeking legal immunity during the probe into her private email server.
When you are given immunity, that means that you've probably committed a crime.
Nunes, who previously served as a Trump transition official, is leading the House investigation into those Russian contacts.
I never said I would provide you answers. I said we would look into it.
White House spokesman Sean Spicer deflected questions about whether the administration is trying to influence that inquiry by leaking selective information, even after Nunes admitted he was given key evidence while at the White House.
I cannot get into who those individuals were.
The New York Times identified the congressman's sources as NSC staffer Ezra Cohen-Watnick, a friend of Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner, and Michael Ellis, a White House lawyer who previously worked for Nunes. Their bosses, NSC legal advisor John Eisenberg and White House counsel Don McGahn, were likely also aware. Nunes' refusal to share information with fellow investigators has raised eyebrows. Yet House Speaker Paul Ryan told CBS This Morning that he had full confidence in him.
He had told me that like a whistleblower type person had given him some information that was new.
Our goal is to be as forthright as possible.
The White House invited Senate and House Intelligence Committee leaders to privately view the documents relevant to the investigations. But Congressman Adam Schiff said their secrecy was perplexing.
They can present it to the White House staff or the president himself at any time. So why all the cloak and dagger stuff?
Charlie, both the White House and Michael Flynn's lawyers say that all of this is just a political witch hunt.
Thank you, Margaret.